All right, this is the second melody section of the Avengers theme song. If you don't know the song very well, I'd go and listen to it a good 2 or 3 times so you get to know what the part is that I'm playing. It's in the second half, in the second minute of the song, because you kind of need to know it pretty well. It doesn't repeat much. There's only a couple of little repeating sections. Otherwise, we do things for one time and then half and then chop and change. It moves around quite a lot. All right, if you're ready to go though, we only use our 2 thinnest strings. So we only use our B string and our E string in this particular case. These 2 thin strings, that's the only one. But you will be switching between the 2 strings. I'm going to show you the very, very first section. We're going to use fret number 5 on our B string, fret number 7 and 5 on our E string. So fret 5 on the B string, fret 7 and fret 5 on the E string. And I'll just play it briefly. The first section goes like this. And it just rings out, and then we go like that, and just rings out twice. Okay, so it's fret 5. I'm not going to count it how many times I strum it because you should be able to hear it, and if you know the song well enough, you'll know how it goes. So I'll play it nice and slow. So pause the video here when you're ready. We'll do it one more time, but then pause it and practice that section until you feel nice and comfortable. Notice I'm using more than one finger. You really should be using more than one finger. You're not going to sound very good, and you're going to have trouble moving just one finger backwards and forwards. So try and get used to using multiple fingers, using that thumb at the back to support your fingers. So go and practice that, and when you're ready, we'll move on. All right, our next section is when all of the instruments go da-da, 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 like that, and that's the bit we're going to do now. It's fret number, we're on our B string the whole time, fret number 3 and 5 for our first, and then fret number 5 and 7. And just repeat that. And we end on that 5 because we're going to start back to where we were. So that last note I did then is the start of the melody you just did before. And we're going to repeat that again. Now I'm using this hand to stop the strings at the end. So after I go, I'm pushing down on the strings, not hard, just resting my hand on it. I'll show you this way. Just to stop them, otherwise it's going to go, which is fine, but I want that sort of dramatic stop in there. So I'm going 3, 5, 5, 7, 3, 5, 5, 7, and after each one I'm just resting my fingers on my palm of my hand on the guitar to stop that sound. So let's go to do it again. Nice and slow. Or if we ring it out. Now I want you to notice something that I'm doing there. I'm using 2 fingers. I'm using my first and third finger. When I do that, I'm then moving up to do it again with this first finger again. I don't want to hit that twice. I don't want to go like that. It's a lot trickier. You've got time to move your hand up and repeat the action. And because you're repeating it 4 times, 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay, so when you're ready, go and pause the video there, practice that on the B string there, 3, 5, 5, 7, 3, 5, 5, 7, and then we're ready for the next section. All right, so once we've done our, we go back to what we did before. This time, we had 2 extra notes. The 8th fret on the B string, and then the 7th fret on the B string. Notice I used 3 fingers again, just to walk down. You don't have to, but it will be much easier and you'll play better. So just to repeat that again, thing we did at the start. Walk it down. Now the second time round is a little bit different. Second time round we go 7-9. So instead of going 7-5, we're going to go 7-9. So instead of going down, we're going. Which is a bit of a hand movement, but if you practice it and get quick enough, you'll be all right at it. So after we've reached our 7-9, we've got a little bit of a tricky section. It goes 7-9, 7, 5, 7. It's quite quick. Play it again. I'll play it normal speed. Now I'll go nice and slow. 5 on the B string. 7, 9, 7, 5, 7. And back to the start. Do it again. I use 3 fingers then, I'll drop down to 2. Okay, and on the third time through, we go back to the start again, doing exactly what you did on the first run through. Except instead of ending there, we're going to go from so we'll do our normal 8th fret, 7th fret, and then we're going to go to our ba-ba, 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 bum. So I'm going to walk through all 3 of those really quickly. So it's up to our 7th 9. Now back to our normal one. And then we go ending on that 5th fret on the B string. It's a lot to take in. I'm going to play it one more time nice and slow, and then you can of course go and play along with the actual song and see how you go. But just practice these things nice and slow. Go and listen to the song, listen to your guitar playing, making sure it matches up. Here we go. So we're going to go 7th and 5th first. 8th 7. Back to 5. 7-9 this time. Back to the start. 7-5. And then run down 8, 7, stop. End on the 5th fret. So it's going to take you some time to get it, but it will sound amazing when you can play that whole song pretty much from start to finish, combining the lower section that we learnt earlier on and the higher section just there as well. Good luck. I can't wait to hear some of you play this. Have fun making music.